Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Update 1.52, and I think it immediately gives the game away what vehicle we're in. This is the Hiace. This is the new edition. This is the third car with update 1.52, and of course it comes with a custom paint job, not made by JB but downloaded off the platform. It is, of course, the magical mystery machine from Scooby-Doo. It could only be one thing for this van. It is engine swapped, an absolute monster. So once we've had a good look at the skin and understanding of what we've got to deal with, we'll go and take a look at the setup. Now, this was requested, so no shame on anybody. This is carrying the LS7 BRZ engine swap, and it carries over 1,000 brake horsepower. We can add an extra 250 odd brake horsepower if we want to, but this thing is a handful to drive. It comes in way under the PP. We've got 600 PP Tiger at 553.27 with sport soft tyres on. We could probably go for racing tyres and put inters on, etc. To start the race off, which would be absolutely fine in the wet, no dramas whatsoever. I think we might have room to do that, but you feel free to do that if you want to. So fully customizable suspension. The only thing we've changed on this is the negative camber. We've got one on the front and 1.6. That's adjusted from 3.0. Nothing else changed. You could change the body height if you wanted to. At this moment in time, it feels absolutely fine. Fully customizable rear diff set to 60, 30, 60. It's unusual for us. We tried the 555 and it's just not really going to cut it for what we want. So we have downforce 100 on the front, 150 on the rear, everything and everything. Fully customizable ECU set to 100. As you can see there, we've got torque all the way through the rev range. We've got horsepower all the way through the rev range. We've got torque up to about 6,000 RPM. I think we're quite happy to change anywhere between 3,500 and 5,000 RPM really to get the benefit out of this engine and to stop the wheel spin you're going to get. No power restriction, just basic 100. The transmission is the fully customizable manual set to 280, but we have adjusted the gearbox here. So the only thing we've done is set the final drive to 4.8, and you can measure that by the 3.97 there. We've got 280 on the main drift, 4.8 on the final drive, giving you 397 on the 6th gear. All you have to do is match those together. Normal turbocharger, and as said, we could run the high RPM turbo, giving you 1,195 RPM. Or if you've got the level, you could go ultra high, give yourself 1,232. So just a little bit of a step up. You don't need it, folks. So then only other upgrade to the brake system, we've got the racing slotted with the racing pads. We've put the brake controller on. We've also taken the racing clutch and flywheel, carbon prop shaft, all the weight reductions and the increased body rigidity. We've also got the wide body, and that allows you to get various other bits and pieces. Let's go to the body shop. As we said, wide-bodied and engine swap. The engine swap isn't particularly expensive. It's the LS7. I think it's something in the region of 300k, top of my head. There she is, all resplendent after its little bit of a test drive. The wheels that we've fitted are the American Racing VN427. We fitted them wide and wide. Custom parts on the front, we got the Type B. On the side, Type B. On the rear, it's just standard. On the wing, Type B. We could go Type A if we want to, it's a bit bigger. Doesn't really mean anything because of the way this car is. Racing items, we've just gone for the roll cage, which is the Type C. Can't really see into it with this van paint scheme, but you can see inside the car there, everything changes that little bit. And then front grille, we've opted for the Type B. You can see with the changes, you've got various bits and pieces that change. We go to standard parts, you can see the cabin's got a rear window wiper. It's got handles inside the cabin. Got a mirror change for type A, and if you go to type B, those handles disappear. And that's everything in there. Here we are in Tokyo, ready for that magical mystery tour. Settings are going to be assists, traction control 1, default ABS. We have active stability management switched on and counter steer assistance on strong. You're going to need it, folks. Controller settings, we have a Fanatec DD Plus, force feedback max, torque 8, feedback sensitivity 10. Now, not a lot to say about this other than let's turn down the power. If you can drive this at the full 1000 horsepower, you're going to struggle with getting the laps and the fuel. So first thing I'm going to do is turn this down to fuel map 6. Then we're going to try and get it 6 laps if we can. We've taken the power out. We've got to make it more drivable. But hopefully you'll see with the extra assist that this really is quite drivable. You can manage to get it around the track. So let's give it a shot. So fuel map to 6. Then we've got the brake balance at 3 to the front. The rears are going to take a pounding, so what you've got to be careful of going down here, folks, is the water. The puddles are going to upset the car big time, and you're going to occasionally get the odd jolt through the body of the van as you go over big gaps in the tarmac. So if there's tarmac gaps where you join the start-finish straight or going off the ramp, etc., the body's going to jolt just a wee bit. We've got a massive brake dive, and the AI love to ram you in the back. As you can see, we've already got damage on the back door. We're up to 7th place though. Early morning by the looks of it here in Tokyo. Rain is abating. We're gonna try and overtake this Porsche with this absolutely overpowered behemoth. 7.4 laps on the fuel, it says. We'll have to see if that's true. Short shifting to try and stop the wheel spin at the top end of the rev range when all that power and torque comes in. You can feel the front end of this bus getting picked up by the power. Got it handling and driving quite well. Not sure what it'll do on controller, but the body roll is quite phenomenal. Have to brake on the 200. We're in 7th place. Try and keep off those white lines. Don't think we'll get the clean race bonus after getting pulverised by the AI, but we'll see. Mr. Miyazano trying to squeeze past. But we're now going to see if we've got a 200 mile an hour minivan. Let's see. Gonna have to follow Mr. Hiace. Mr. Blazan's giving Mr. Suswillow a nudge and a bump. We're going to squeeze up the outside. We're just doing it. 6th gear, 176. Oh, there goes Suswillow. Let's see if we can get some draft. We might give it the full power and see if we can do 200. Braking on the 200. Yeah, we'll do that next time round. We've got spare fuel. Tyres wearing quite substantially. The Scooby on the inside is just wanting to frustrate the process. If we can go with Suswillow, that would be fine. Keep up with him. And we'll do better than that. We'll go past him. Gotta watch that wheel spin. We've got to watch these rear tyre wear. Could be phenomenally bad. We only want to stop once, really. So fuel map 6 currently, trying to get it around the corner in second, it's not having it. Short shift and it's still picking the front of the car up in 6th gear. Here we go then, all the power, all the speed. A 210.8. Faster than the Evo 8. 191 mile an hour. 193. 194. Just going to back it off so we can stop for this corner. 200 mile an hour minivan almost. Maybe later on when we're lighter on fuel. We're up into 3rd place, Gallo and Cookabun ahead of us. This is actually a very comfortable place to be. We're going to have to change tyres, I think, on lap 6, end of lap 6. My. Try and ease off on those tyres just a little bit. Drive within ourselves. Drive within our capability. Look, might have the legs on us down here, but we'll allow him to demonstrate just how fast he is. Clutch is just trying to hang on to the power. 2099, a whole second faster than the Evo 8. Just keeping up with the RX-7 there. 108, 79 mile an hour, 180. Not embarrassed at all. Willow just closing in on the back of us. Cookabun has the fastest lap. You can dip into the 8s. I'm pretty sure this van with power off the final corner can do a 208. I'm pretty sure it can. Gotta watch these tyres. It's gonna do 2.5 more laps. I think it's gonna be very tight. So be so bad if we bought the mediums, but I don't think we have. Good fun occasionally to do this type of car, type of vehicle, this type of van with the engine swap. It's impressively powerful. It is something else. I'm guessing it will drift because it's the LS7 BRZ engine, the drift engine, which is just immense. Spin really. So Gallo leads, Cookabun second, Widdowmaker third. haven't beaten that time this time, and it really isn't important to do that. Tuswillow 4th, Hizal 5th, Beauvoir 6th, Fraga 7th, Blazan 8th. There is Gallo and Cookerman just in front of us. We're going to take the race to them. Got 2 laps of fuel left. 2 laps of until the pit stop. We've actually got 3.5 laps of fuel, so we're doing okay. Just got these tyres that are just going to scream and shout at us for a little while. Short shift our way through. Don't think we can afford to take 2 stops. If we could go tremendously quicker, we probably could. But as it is, we're just going to manage this car to the midpoint of the race. There's that wheel spin we don't want. Got to keep this in line. As long as we keep it going this way, we're good. We've got another lap to do on these tyres, so let's just take it steady. I'm expecting Gallo to go to the pits. We really have been sedate that lap. Cookerman was just looking to get up his inside, but that would have been a mistake. No, it doesn't matter that we're going to short fuel. Here we go then. Still on Cookerman 6. We're on lap 6. We're doing exactly as we need to do. Can't really stretch this car to go any further, I don't think. 200. And we know Cookerman's going to go 1 more lap than we are. Most of the cars will, to be honest. We will do the undercut and attempt to just get ahead. Kind of made the mistake in the Evo running a bit longer and a bit slower, but we were just quick enough with the newer tyres to make the catch as we needed to. It's that wheel spin, just making those rear tyres squeal, but the grip is losing. Just feel the back end wanting to come round. We've got half a lap to go. Just keep it under control. We haven't taken first place as yet. Just spins up, it's unreal. There's no point going for that. Fuel map 1. Into the pits we go, indicator on. It's good at the lap times, even going slower, 2:11. We did buy the mediums. Might be worth taking the mediums, you know. I know we'll have less grip, but we're going to have better control of the tyre wear. Going to go 6 laps. We'll take just a little bit more, just so we can stretch the legs a little bit. There we go. So drop down to 4th. 29 seconds behind the leaders. And Mr. Blazan is catching. He's just looking ominously at this bus, thinking, how the hell? What's he doing? Gonna break 175. Blazan's gonna come past. We'll attempt to dispatch him over the next lap or so. And we've shot those grippy tyres in an effort to make this drive better over 6 laps rather than faster over 1. Still drives alright, it's got grip, you just have to feather that throttle and find the grip. Just be aware of that back wheel, back axle just spinning up. Ran Mr. Blazan a little bit wide then. That was kind of him putting himself in the wrong place. 2 seconds out. We've got to run hard to catch him. 7.5 maybe. We're not going to stop. Oh, I've cut that apex, which is a bad thing to do. Everyone's gone to the pits. Gallo is behind us. Cookman's on his way out. 66%. Gonna see where he is. There he is. He's sliding out. So it's on us to catch him now. Here we go. Turn the fuel map down as we go past. Now we got to beat him. The race is on. We are faster than the Evo 8. I don't think we're as quick as the GTR 24, the 3 cars that came with update 1.52. We're going to have as much fun in each of them. They all produce a really good race. GTR, as expected, romped the field with significant turn down. The Evo 8 had a great race, even though it was potentially, possibly, underpowered. We could have given it more, but it produced a great race. It was exciting and it felt good to win. The Magic Mystery Tour, the Hiace van, the proper workhorse, is just demonstrating that it can do what's needed. We're on lap 8 now. I think we've got the fuel. Brookman is just in our mirror. It's not looking like he's catching a tremendous amount, but he's going to probably put his foot down. 1.98 seconds back. He's just in and out on the throttle. As the track dries here, the grip changes. Now looking at the time, 1.1, 1.0, he's catching. We can short shift our way through these gears. Try and increase the time where possible. There goes, the time is going up. 1.7, 1.8. Cookman does have the fastest lap at 2:09.599. Our tyres are looking quite good. We're about just starting the second half of this little stint. Second gear for that corner, which isn't tremendous. Well, we had a little fight from the rear axle then. We must have caught a puddle. That's let Cookabun back into the party. See if we can just correct that problem. These medium tyres don't have the grip of the softs, but they're going to last longer. Who wants to overtake a magical mystery bus that sounds like this? Now Gallo is there as well behind us, but I think Gallo's going to be pitting this lap, and it's all about Cookabun applying the pressure to us. Coming down the inside by the looks of it, he's trying. He's pushed his way past. We've got a lap of fuel spare. The ASM is kicking in all the time. Slide past him at 185 mile an hour. I'm going to take the inside line and just frustrate him a little bit. Back end got active. I wonder if they've actually really tightened up the restrictions on what is the racing line of the racetrack. Because I think this is like hard shoulder and 2 lanes, not 3 lanes. So I should probably only be using 2/3, but it shouldn't be stepping out this wide maybe. Because you're onto the emergency stopping zone, aren't you really? Definitely 3 lanes there. I'm going to encourage him to take the outside line. Got it. Now what that tells me is I need to be in front of him coming out this final corner, because I can't get back to him before the start finish line. But we need to be a bit more aggressive here. We need to make room, get past him. Wheel spin as we went light across the top of the hill. That wasn't good, was it? Two laps to go. Those tyres are just in the same sort of mess that the softs were. The wheel spin we're getting at 150 mile an hour is what's doing those tyres in. It lights them up. Cookabun looks like he's powering to try and put in the fastest lap. There's the wheels breaking away again. putting in that lap though, isn't he? He is absolutely flying. We're gonna have to aim to go a little bit quick. We're not going to be able to hold him back. We're 3 seconds behind him. Listen to the wheel spin. Now we're into the dry track. 1.3 laps of fuel. If we don't catch him by the corner, we're in trouble. Oh, this is a race is on, isn't it? It's tremendously difficult. Three-quarters of a second into the fastest lap. We need to give it everything to the line. We've got half a lap of fuel. I don't know if we're going to have enough. We actually took him full in the back doors. That was not brilliant. Oh, it's gone. Got 0.2 of fuel. He's not going to go past us. He's put his lights on full blaze. We were lucky there. We're just going to make it across the line after a little incident and not a lot of fuel left. Oh my lord, there wasn't a lot of Oh, I'm out of breath. Oh, that was tremendously difficult. Oh, that was a challenge and a half. You know who you are for offering me this challenge. Thank you very, very much. I don't know how well you're going to do it. I don't know whether that's a good enough setup to give people to try with. But there it is, just inside the 27 minutes. Just probably on a par. Just going to lose to the Evo, I think. But fastest lap, 2:09.599 to Mr. Cookerman. If we'd have kept it a little bit straighter on that run-in, we might have been able to beat that. But oh, that was a tremendously difficult race. Well, I hope you have fun with that. There's going to be no clean race bonus there, none whatsoever. Oh my lord. Kinda knew that. But there she is. The Hiace van does win at the Tokyo 600. Look at that suspension move. Oh, that was actually really good fun, and I hope you can go away and enjoy that yourself and try your own setup with a little bit more power, a little less power, maybe. There she goes. Absolute little flyer. And I'll leave you with it. Thank you very much, folks. Have a good one. We'll see you on the next one. All the best. Take care.